Welcome back here to court time in Elizabeth. Ashley Chase and Joe Sabalek here for the final game of this evening's triple header between Campy's Pizza and Six Pack Shop and Union Cleaners.
Good to be here with you, Ashley. Pulling double tonight.
Joe is on the camera for this one as well, so he's behind me, and it's already creeping me out, and we're 15 seconds into the game.
couple of good games early on, though. That was some exciting basketball. Hopefully we get a good third one.
As we're underway here, Union Cleaners in the baby blue, orange for Campy's Pizza. Union Cleaners with the basketball left side, driving in the lane. Shot doesn't go. Rebound pulled down by Travaris Rowe, better known as Dunny. Gets it up ahead to Mike Michalski of South Allegheny for the basket. Campy's with a 2-0 lead and a quick timeout here for head coach Kevin Kovach of Union Cleaners.
Obviously unhappy with the with the opening 45 seconds of this ball game because he takes an immediate timeout, and he is over there with some choice words for his team. He has him sitting on the ground.
Going to remember that he does not have as many timeouts in high school after the quick trigger 45 seconds in. But you know what? That's a momentum changer, point-making timeout that makes you not need to take one in 4 minutes if you respond correctly. So I can understand it, but I also chuckle because
I'm sure that
he's got 4 total.
I'm sure that they had done something that he specifically told them not to do in the pregame huddle, hence the early timeout. He is heated over there.
And anyone who has been at a game coached by Kevin Kovach knows exactly what that looks like.
I love his coaching style.
I do too. He's fired up, passionate, loves his guys, wants them to be better, wants them to be good and succeed.
And I mean, he's obviously a successful coach being at McKeesport, pretty big powerhouse program in the last few years.
Outside, Joey DeMoss pulls up for Union Cleaners, gets the 2, and we're all evened up. Michalski's opening 2 for Campy. Spin move in the lane. Shot doesn't go for Travaris Rowe. Rebound and quick pace pulling up the floor here for Union Cleaners. Basket for the boys in blue, and they've got a 4-2 lead. It's Bakari Wallace with the basket. Hustle foul here, I think, on Wallace.
Yep, that was Wallace.
14-15 left on the clock. Floater from Lorenzo Gardner doesn't go, and he's going to get whistled for a quick foul on Beatty. I think his arm just kind of got tangled up there, but
yeah,
he
was throwing his hands up like, what did I do? And it hit him right in the face. So yeah. I think that was definitely a foul.
Beatty with the basketball. Justin Beatty, outside look to Joey DeMoss, doesn't go, and rebound's going to send it back to Campy's. Justin Beatty, one of the many South Allegheny players, filling the MVI Summer Basketball League boys rosters.
Yeah, South Allegheny is going to be a really good squad here next year and for the years to come, but especially next year. I mean, you have a lot of players in this league, and I'm sure some that aren't in the league that are pretty good as well. So they'll definitely be a team to look out for this coming winter.
Outside look from Travaris Rowe. 3 rattles around, doesn't go. Beatty with the rebound. Drives. Lays it up and in. Nice move in the lane. It's 6-2 Union Cleaners leading Campy's. Rowe in the paint. Contested by Jordan Lucas Johnson. Beatty will bring it back up the floor for Union Cleaners. Kick to the outside. Dame Givner drives. Wild shot doesn't go. Rebound. Put back look by Jordan Lucas Johnson. Doesn't go, and it'll be Evan Berger with the ball for Campy's. Gives it off to Gardner. Back to Berger. Floater off glass and good. 6-4. The score after the deuce from Berger.
You know, Berger's really done a great job this year at being a very long and lanky guard that can get into the lane very effectively. He's done it really well, and he's got a nice shot too, so that combo is really effective for him.
Rowe gets a hand on that inbounds attempt by Joe DeMoss and turns it into a Campy's basketball. Gardner loses a handle on it. One substitute tonight for Campy's and 2 for Union Cleaners. DeMoss left side. Hands it off to Bakari Wallace. Great pass by Joe DeMoss.
Great look.
Four points for Bakari Wallace. It's 8-4 Union Cleaners. Rowe floater doesn't go. Rebound putback is good. It's 8-6. Beatty to Givner. Around the perimeter for Wallace. Fall away. Gets the shot. He's got 6 points. 10-6. Union Cleaners leading Campy's. Rowe with the basketball. Bounce pass inside to Isaiah Gonzalez.
Nice move. Rip through.
First 2 of the game for him. It's 10-8, and the swat on the shot by Givner.
And again, talking about Berger's length. I mean, does a really good job at defending as well because he's pretty quick and he's got really long arms. So see it in action there, blocking the shot.
11:39 on the clock here in the first half. As Mikkel Belt, left side, off the iron. Rebound pulled down by Lorenzo Gardner. Gardner will be a sophomore this upcoming season at Monessen.
Good to see Eli Teslovich back there as he misses the shot, but good to see him back in action here.
Ball up ahead in transition to Joe DeMoss for 2. It's 12-8. Union Cleaners on top, DeMoss with 4. Gardner inside, and that's knocked out of bounds by Union Cleaners. Is that Logan Yater?
I am not 100% sure.
I'm going to double check with the book here because I don't have a 7, but I have 2 guys with no numbers, so my apologies. The constant flow of changes of who's here and who's not.
Right, exactly, yeah.
That is Logan Yater, a senior this coming season at South Fayette. You mentioned him, Eli Teslovich, sophomore Shadyside Academy. Back in the ball game. Evan Berger with the outside heat, and it is a 1-point ball game. 10:40 to play in the first half. Berger's tray cuts into that lead.
I just love him. I love his game so much because you could see right there he was big enough to shoot over the smaller defender because he has those long, lanky arms, and he's really good at it. He shoots it really well, and he shoots at a high percentage.
Couple of shots by Campy's don't go right close to the hoop, and Union Cleaners comes away with the possession. Beatty has to roll off the screen, pushes outside to Belt. Beatty's shot doesn't go, rebound pulled out. You guys are good. Teslovich right side, drives in the paint, floats the shot, gets the basket and the foul. 9:53 to play here in the first half. 13-12 the score for the time being as Teslovich goes to the line.
Can you imagine if he stayed at Bell Vernon, Teslovich? That would be a really tough squad. I mean, they already are.
Yeah.
And then you throw him in there. It's just, that'd be a very impressive lineup.
13-12, Campy's on top. Shot from Beatty on the left wing doesn't go. Rowe with the rebound. Rowe to Michalski. Pushes it out to Teslovich, thought about the three. There's a back to Berger here on the perimeter, guarded by Givner. Dame Givner, freshman this coming season at Obama Academy. Halski, another one of those South A guys. Coming back the other way, Beatty for Union Cleaners. Off glass and good.
Banks open tonight.
Second basket of the night for Beatty as Mahalski pushes to Berger from the outside. Three rattles around, doesn't go. Rebound put back for Travaris Rowe. 15-14. Campy's Pizza on top, 8:50 to play in the first half. 4 points for Rowe, a couple of boards as well. Beatty's shot doesn't go. Rebound pulled down by Isaiah Mosley. Montour Sr. arrived to help boost the Campy's bench here this evening. Gives them two guys. Mosley drives, shot goes, basket and the foul.
Big guy, taking it in himself. Nice. He's made vast improvements in his ball handling ability over the last year. I mean, from last year to this year, it is a very noticeable difference in his skill level. It's really a credit to him for working this offseason.
Makes the free throw as well. 3-point play for Isaiah Mosley. It's 18-14. Campy's Pizza on top by 4. 8:20 to play here in the first half. I think with this Campy's Pizza team sometime, it's about confidence and attitude and the way they carry themselves that makes such a big difference in the ups and downs of the game and the way it flows. Teslovich drives left side, lays it up and in. 20-14, 6-point lead with 8 minutes to go. 4 points for Teslovich. Outside shot is good from Mikkel Belt for three, 20-17. First tray for Belt. 7:45. Campy's basketball. Teslovich to Berger in the right wing corner. Fires. Off iron. Doesn't go. Rebound pulled down by Bakari Wallace. He's all guarded up by Rowe and Teslovich, and they knock the ball out of bounds. Subs checking in here for Campy's Pizza will be Lorenzo Gardner of Monessen, as well as Isaiah Gonzalez. He'll be a sophomore the upcoming season at Kiski. It'll give Berger and Mahalski a break. Dame Givner from Obama Academy, floater. Doesn't go. Bakari Wallace fouled on the putback attempt. He'll head to the free throw line, pick up a rebound along the way. 7:21 to go. Campy's on top by 3, 20-17. But Bakari Wallace hoping to change that from the free throw line.
Heck of a job by Union Cleaners guards to get in there and get dirty. I mean, they're at a distinct height advantage at almost every position. I mean, you have Johnson down there, but besides him, you have a pretty small lineup. And they've been rebounding pretty well so far. And I think there was a violation there on Rowe, but was not called.
7 points now for Wallace after the second free throw missed. 20-18 is the score. Rebound put back by Jordan Lucas Johnson, the junior at West Mifflin, ties this one up at 20. 7 minutes to play in the first half.
Big rebound from Johnson. You like to see that from the big fella down there.
Teslovich works right side, guarded by Givner, has to pull up, gets triple teamed, which means somebody's open. Lorenzo Gardner puts that shot up a little less mustard than necessary to get that deuce as it goes back the other way. Logan Yaters, outside look doesn't go. Rebound put back by Jordan Lucas Johnson. He gets another one. 4 points quickly there for the junior at West Mifflin. It's 22-20, Union Cleaners on top. Mosley's shot falling away, doesn't go. Nice defense by Travaris Rowe to knock that ball away from the Albert Gallatin sophomore, Mikkel Belt. forces the turnover with the tight D. 6:10 to play in the first half. Campy's Pizza with the basketball. They're down by 2, 22-20. Teslovich with the basketball, joined on the court by Rowe, Mosley, Gardner, and Gonzalez. Gardner underneath, shot doesn't go, rebound put back, and shot's blocked out of bounds, and Gardner's just a little frustrated. Maybe take a deep breath and try to reset. He's had a couple of good looks underneath that just haven't finished.
It's never easy missing easy shots like that. You know, it's tough on the mental game.
Mosley from the outside, off the front side of the iron. Travaris Rowe with the rebound and the putback ties the game at 21. Ends an 8-0 run for Union Cleaners. All tied up at 22 apiece, 5:30 to play.
Nice move.
Joey DeMoss puts Union Cleaners back out in front, 24-22. He's got 6 points. Teslovich, top of the key, got it. Campy's takes the lead back 25-24. 7 points for Teslovich after the tray. Stolen away here by Rowe, up ahead to Gardner and just a little bit ahead of Isaiah Gonzalez. Dame Givner will check back in for Mikkel Belt. On the floor for Union Cleaners here, DeMoss, Givner, Beatty, Lucas Johnson, and Wallace. Givner in the paint. Tries to make a little drop pass. It is scooped up by Joey DeMoss. Shot doesn't fall. Mosley pulls down the rebound. Play up the floor, Gonzalez pulls up from the perimeter. Doesn't go. Looking for the putback slam is Rowe, and it doesn't go. Givner tries to pull up and pull the defender off to make that shot. Can't do it. It's eventually taken away here by Mosley. Gets it to Travaris Rowe. Perimeter shot left alone. Drains it. Back-to-back trays for Campy's Pizza, and they're ahead 28-24. 9 points for Dunny as the McKeesport Jr. aiming for a double-double again tonight for Campy's Pizza, coming off a really terrific game to give them the win earlier this week. 4:06 to play here in the first half, 28-24 the score.
If Rowe can get a little more consistent with his three-point shot, he could be, I think that would put him to the next level. You know, he can hit it, but not as consistently as you'd like to see. If he could get a little more consistent with it, I think that would add another part to his game and would open up his inside game more as well.
Another inside shot there. Ball tipped around, eventually pulled down by Logan Yater of South Fayette. Bakari Wallace goes to the hoop, doesn't get the shot to fall. Gonzalez pulls it up to Travaris Rowe. Layup doesn't go. He's smiling like I should have just dunked it. Summer League, baby. 3:29 to play here in the first half. It's 28-24 still, Campy's Pizza on top, but Dame Givner at the line. Looking to cut into that lead. Takes the long route to get the first free throw to fall.
So what are the records with these two teams, Ashley?
They are both knotted up at 3 and 4.
3 and 4. Okay,
the winner will be tied with Howard Hanna for third, and loser will be tied with Farmers Insurance for fifth.
That is quite a logjam and making for an interesting last couple weeks. That's what makes Rowe so good right there. I mean, he can just put his head down, and he's big, strong, and lanky enough to get his shot over defenders and do it well.
That one goes, was that Givner putting that in?
Yeah, that was Givner.
His first field goal of the game. Had the free throw there for 3 points. Outside look doesn't go. Rowe with the rebound stripped away. He'll head to the free throw line. Foul be on Logan Yater. 2:45 to go here in the first half. 30-27. Campy's Pizza on top with Travaris Rowe at the free throw line. First one good from Dunny. Gardner checks back in for Teslovich. Second one no good. 31-27 the score. 12 points here in the first half from McKeesport Junior Travaris Rowe. Union Cleaners trying to cut into that 4-point deficit. Beatty hands off to Givner. Givner in the paint, fouled on the way to the hoop. I believe that's going to be on Mahalski. We'll send Givner back to the free throw line. Makes the first. Doesn't make the second. It's 31-28. 4 points here for Dame Givner. Rowe bringing the ball up the floor for Campy's Pizza. Spin move in the paint, dishes to Mahalski, goes to the hoop. Jordan Lucas Johnson pulls down the rebound, pushes ahead to Bakari Wallace, trying to score in transition, cuts the twin towers of Travaris Rowe and Evan Berger and finds his way to the hoop, but it doesn't go. Back the other way, fed to Gardner, basket and the foul. As Bakari Wallace ends up in the lobby. 2:03 to play here in the first half, a 5-point lead for Campy's with one free throw coming at the line for Lorenzo Gardner, who's got to be thrilled to bump that goose egg off the board.
That's how you break a little slump. Just a nice, easy bucket, get fouled, go to the line, and unfortunately doesn't make the free throw, but hopefully that gets him started if you're Campy's.
The 2 for Campy's gives them a 5-point advantage. Givner again. 6 points, and they've been the last 6 points, in fact, for Union Cleaners as Berger gives to Mosley. Nobody wants to step out and guard. He'll fire that all day long. 36-30 as Mosley knocks down the tray. He's got 6.
That's a nice aspect of your game to have because you're going to force the big guy that's guarding you to step out.
Minute 20 to go here in the first half. Outside look doesn't go for Union Cleaners. Berger brings it up the floor. Inside, Gardner turns, shoots, gets his own rebound. Putback is good. 4 points here for Lorenzo Gardner, 4 of the last 7. Beatty looking for Jordan Lucas Johnson. Uses the fake to get his defender.
Nice move.
Yeah, great play there from Jordan Lucas Johnson. Union Cleaners with the miss. And Campy's coming back. Mahalski in the paint. Spin move. Tries to put the ball up, but he's going to head to the free throw line.
Gonzalez taking his defender into the spin cycle. Really good up and under moves there from Gonzalez, and he gets rewarded with 2 shots. Got to make your free throws, though. I think we've said that a lot over the last, week or 2. Free throws can be a very big difference in this game.
Mahalski misses the first and the second. Rebound and fouled on the putback attempt. We'll send Mosley to the line.
Excuse me, that was Mahalski, not Gonzalez. My bad. Same hairstyle, that did it.
That foul will be called on Jordan Lucas Johnson. Mosley misses the first, makes the second, 39-32 with now 22 seconds left on the clock. Dame Givner Ready to run this offense here for Union Cleaners. Gives it off to Beatty. Pull-up jumper at the line, doesn't go. Rebound pulled down by Berger. Mosley drives, lays it up and in for two. And it's 41-32 as we reach the half. Mosley with 9 points. Here as we reach the half, he scored 2, 4, 5 of the last 7 points of the half to make it 41-32 at the break. It's Campy's Pizza leading Union Cleaners by 9 here at the half. We'll step aside for a moment, come back, give you some of the leading scores of the first half, and thank a few of our sponsors here on MVI Live. Welcome back here. Second half of action set to get underway in the MVI Summer Basketball League. Ashley Chase and Joe Sabalek here with you for this one. Campy's Pizza in the orange, a 41-32 leader over Union Cleaners in the Baby Blues.
Oh man, that might have been a foul.
Travaris Rowe leading all scorers with 12 points, 8 boards to go along with it as he pulls down another there. Up ahead to Lorenzo Gardner. And Beatty gets back, puts on the defense to keep that one from being an easy 2. Shot from the outside doesn't go from Wallace. Rowe with another board. Now he's got a double-double. 12 and 10 for the McKeesport Junior. That'll be 2 games in a row for him as he's coming off another double-double performance. I think he had 19 and 18 in that game, but I may be off. 19, 16, something like that. Rebound here pulled down by Beatty for Union Cleaners. Joey DeMoss from the outside. Got the three. Makes it 41-35. Big points to get things started here in the second half for Union Cleaners. DeMoss now has 9. Berger guarded by Givner, and he'll come up with the basketball. Mike Michalski right there on the defense trying to take it back away. Givner scoops it up, hands it off to DeMoss. He's guarded by Michalski. Second chance opportunity for Bakari Wallace. He'll dribble it out, hand it off to Givner. Back to DeMoss, trying to drive baseline. He's met by Rowe, kicks it out to Givner. Loses the ball. Good defense there by Lorenzo Gardner. And a block by Travaris Rowe. Into the hands of Lorenzo Gardner. He'll bring it up the floor for Campy's Pizza, looking for first points of the second half. Evan Berger rattles it around, doesn't go. Rebound to Beatty. He's looking up ahead to Bakari Wallace. He'll take it himself instead, lays it up with the left hand. It's 41-37.
Speaking of Rowe's three-point shot, made his last 2, so good job from him.
He's got 15 points as Union Cleaners comes down and answers quickly. Who had that shot, Joe?
I believe that was number 8.
That's Beatty again. He's got 8 points. There was a miss finally from Rowe as Beatty picks up the board. He's got to be racking up the rebounds as well.
Yeah, we've had some fast-paced play in these all 3 games of the night as Naz Victoria and Campy's takes a timeout. But you know, we've had a lot of fast-paced play, a lot of big rebounding numbers. We saw last night for the girls. Lainey Gerdich had 28 rebounds, a lot of missed shots there, and she was racking up the rebounds. We saw Valentine with 22, and you know, Rowe is
right there
rebounding well as well. You know, he should have solid 20 if he continues like this.
44-41 the score here. Campy's leading Union Cleaners, 13:21 to play. Some of our halftime numbers, points scoring for Campy's Pizza. Rowe had 12 and 8 at the half. Teslovich with 7, Berger with 5, 4 apiece for Michalski and Gardner. Isaiah Mosley with 9. On the flip side for Union Cleaners, Bakari Wallace with 7, Dane Givner with 9, Beatty with 4, DeMoss with 6, and Lucas Johnson with 6. Back underway. 3-point advantage here for Campy's Pizza. As the shot doesn't go, Beatty with another board. He drives in his shot, back up and in. It's a 1-point ball game. Union Cleaners down by 1. 3 of the 5 baskets here in the second half have been from Justin Beatty. He's got 10 points. Eli Teslovich headed to Shady Side Academy. Michalski outside back to Teslovich, guarded by Bakari Wallace, trying to use this screen from Michalski to evade the defender. Pushes to the outside to Gardner. Turns into Bakari Wallace, and it's going to be an offensive foul as that shoulder levels Bakari Wallace. It'll be a turnover, give Union Cleaners a chance to take the lead. 3. Beatty with the ball between the circles, trying to take a screen here. It's a little room, but that ball is tipped, I think, by Isaiah Gonzalez. Saved from going out of bounds by Bakari Wallace. Into the hands of Eli Teslovich. Pulls up floater in the lane, rattles out. Rebound pulled down by Teslovich, and he's fouled going back up. He'll head to the line for 2.
Geez, just some real back and forth here, as we've seen all night. I mean, this is quite the start to the second half. I mean, you know, Union Cleaners come storming back. Whatever Coach Kevin Kovac told his team, it seemed to have worked because they have responded very well. Despite Campy's at the line right now, they've cut the lead down to 2. 3 right now after that Teslovich made free throw.
9 points on the board for Teslovich, 46-43 the score, under 12 minutes to play. Union Cleaners in the blue. Long ball from Obama Academy freshman Dame Givner. Rebound and putback attempt from Bakari Wallace doesn't go, but the one from Joey DeMoss is right on the money, 46-45. Union Cleaners back within 1. DeMoss in double digits with 11. Shot doesn't go. Rebound putback does for Teslovich. Now he's in double digits with 11. 48-45, three-point advantage here for Campies. Union Cleaners with the ball. Givner top of the key, hands it off to Beatty. Big start to the second half for Beatty. Gives it off to Givner. Drives in the paint. Rebound. Battled around. Teslovich comes up with it. Goes behind the back to evade the defensive Givner. Floater in the lane. Doesn't go. Rebound putback is good from Mahalski. Puts him at 6 points.
We were talking about Union Cleaners' ability to box out and rebound early on, and they have not done that thus far in the second half, letting Campies pull away a little bit again.
5-point advantage here for Campies after the miss by Union Cleaners. Teslovich from way downtown off the front side of the iron. Rebound tracked down by Givner. Tried to save it from going out of bounds right into the hands of Travaris Rowe, and Lorenzo Gardner fouled. He'll head to the free throw line with a chance to shoot 2. 10:33 to play here in the second half. A 5-point ball game. Campies on top, 50-45.
Wanted to give a little shout out to Campy's assistant coach, Bill Greco, watching on the live stream tonight. Miss you at court time, Bill. Hopefully we'll see you next week.
First one from Gardner, no good. Second one on the way. That's going to miss as well. Beatty pulls down the rebound. Moves it ahead. Looks for Joey DeMoss in the corner. All sorts of time from the perimeter. Misses the shot. Keeps it from going out of bounds with like gymnast accuracy on the corner. And just as I compliment his footwork, steps out of bounds. So that'll give Campies the ball.
Yeah, he was really close that first time, and then he tried it even a little further, and obviously referee was right there and was able to make a pretty accurate call. She was
we'll
couple feet away from it.
We'll give DeMoss a few points for attempting the Biles in the corner, but
it was a good attempt.
Shot rattles in for, was that Rowe?
That was Teslovich.
Teslovich, thank you. I turned just as the ball went in and missed it entirely. Teslovich now with 13 points. Timeout here for Union Cleaners. Give a shout out to a few of our sponsors. I'm missing a basket on my score sheet, and I don't know who it was, but we'll figure it out. A big thank you to the folks at Perked Up Cafe in Charleroi for their support of Mon Valley Independent and local sports. They serve La Prima Espresso Company coffee from a local Pittsburgh roaster. They've got breakfast, lunch, snacks, salads, pastries, candied bacon, all sorts of goodies. Wi-Fi available on site. Perked Up Cafe, proud to support the local community and give back and support local high school sports across the region. Let them know we sent you. The Salon and Spa by Cheney's Natural helps you with those muscle pains that just won't go away. Salon and Spa by Cheney's Natural in Monongahela offers several options to help you look and feel your best, from massage and spa treatments to essential oils, CBD, other healthy living items, hair, facials, mani-pedis, reflexology, and cryoskin slimming and toning treatments, all available at Cheney's Natural, along with skincare products by Farmhouse Fresh. You can mention Summer Spa for a free upgrade on your services. So make an appointment online at cheneysnatural.com or by calling 724-328-2834. Back in action, under 10 minutes to play in this one. Campy's Pizza with a 52-47 lead over Union Cleaners. Campy's with the basketball, and Teslovich has it. He's up to 13 points here with 6 coming in the second half. The future Shady Side player. Joey DeMoss pulls up from the free throw line. Rebound pulled down by Rowe, who's well into a double-double. Dishes to Mahalski inside. Terrific pass from Rowe. Great finish from Mahalski. 54-47 the score.
Mahalski's really impressed me so far this game. I haven't seen him too much this year, knew too much about him, but he's done a really good job at finishing around the hoop and using both hands, a variety of moves, and he plays very under control. I really like him. Strange sight, we have the 6'5" Mosley taking the ball up the court as tipping from Mahalski. There he is again.
Mahalski with the finish there.
Yes.
Thank you. Back-to-back buckets for Mahalski. Had 4 in the first half and now up to 8.
Foul's going to go on Teslovich, actually, well into the backcourt. Said that he was holding on to Belt. Gonzalez checks in for Mahalski.
58-47 the score, as Teslovich up to 15 points for Campy's Pizza. Dame Givner uses the screen, knocks down the 3, 58-50, closing the gap here for Union Cleaners.
That was a big shot. You really needed that if you wanted to not let this get out of hand.
Givner with 14 for Union Cleaners, the Obama Academy freshman. 7:48 to play here in the second half. It's 58-50. Campy's on top with Teslovich at the line. Knocks it down. Give a shout out to Foster House 2 Sports Bar and Grill in Bell Vernon. Great place to go to watch all the sports you could want on their big screen TVs. They've got those king sandwiches, pizza burgers, all the good stuff at Foster House 2 in Bell Vernon, as well as 12 ice cold beers on draft, variety of mixed drinks, frozen margs. Proud to support all the local sports teams here in the Mon Valley. That's Foster House 2 at One Cook Road in Bell Vernon. Make sure you stop by, tell them the Mon Valley Independent sent you. 59-50 after the free throw knockdown from Eli Teslovich gives him 16. 7:22 on the clock. Mosley drives, circus shot to the basket, and the foul. Mosley heading to the line in double digits here for Campy's Pizza. Makes it a 11-point advantage here for Campy's. He'll put one more up as he knocks down the free throw, makes it count. 12 has 12, and it's a 12-point lead for Campy's Pizza over Union Cleaners. Yater's pass picked off by Evan Berger, but scooped right back up by Bakari Wallace. Good hustle after that one. He's got eyes everywhere. Drives, lays up the shot, and it's good. Cuts this back to 10. Nice work from Bakari Wallace, who's now got 11 points for Union Cleaners. Steal. Givner with the shot, doesn't go. Travaris Rowe might have been the easiest rebound he's had all night. 6:40 to play. Drive to the hoop from Isaiah Gonzalez, tipped back up, nearly fell for Mosley, but the rebound comes out to Logan Yater. He gets it ahead to Givner, basket and the foul. Collision with Rowe under the basket.
That is a really smart play by Givner. He hesitated, used his body, shielded himself from the much larger Rowe, was able to put it up and in. I mean, that's just a veteran move to use his body like that. Excellent play from Givner.
Cuts this back to 7 points as Union Cleaners works to chip away at that deficit. Givner's got 17, and right there he is again on defense to break up that pass for Campy's. It'll remain Campy's basketball.
Givner has kept Union Cleaners in this game late in the second half because Campy's had a chance to pull away as Drew gets the easiest bucket of the night probably for himself.
Phew. Steal and easy deuce from Travaris Rowe. Dame Givner tries to answer on the other end, and Rowe will pull that rebound down as well. 64-55, but Bakari Wallace there to say not so fast. 64-57. Wallace now with 13. That foul's going to be on the floor. That'll be on Joey DeMoss. Couple subs here for Campy's Pizza as Mosley and Berger check out for Mahalski and Gardner. Inbounds pass, inside look to Travaris Rowe. Make it 19 points for Dunny.
That's a tough guard for Wallace. I mean, in any guard in the league, because Rowe plays the guard position and he's 6'5" and can shoot over almost anyone, is much stronger than most of the guards that he's going up against. I mean, physically, he's just, outmatches them. So it's tough. It's a very tough matchup for most, guards in this league to try to guard Rowe.
Givner, circus shot towards the hoop, doesn't go, but it gets knocked back into his hands, and the second attempt is good. It's 66-59. Union Cleaners not going away. A 7-point advantage here for Campy's Pizza, as it's 19 points for Givner. Gardner fouled under the hoop and will head to the line. Travaris Rowe fired up for his teammate doing the right things there under the basket. I had a chuckle the last trip down the floor after Mahalski got called for the travel. He was kind of throwing up his hands like, what did I do? And Rowe just smiled and said, it's okay, it's okay. And I just love seeing just those little things that happen when a player transitions from a young guy figuring out his role. And Dunny's so smart, knows the game really well, and does so many of the little things right. But I love watching him grow in that leadership and how his attitude is developed and the kind of leader you can see him becoming on the floor. After seeing him so much, last year with McKeesport, it's just, nice to see guys taking that next step. And that's the kind of stuff that can happen here in Summer League. 8-point ball game. 67-59 the score. Make it 61 as Union Cleaners puts in another 2. 6-point game. Rowe feeds Mahalski. Rolls around, doesn't go. Rebound put back from Rowe, doesn't go. Gardner's does. 69-61.
That's a tough duo inside, Gardner and Rowe. Both really good rebounding guys for Campies, and you got both of them down low. It's tough for Union Cleaners to guard against that, especially with Johnson out of the game.
2 on the board for Union Cleaners from Beatty. He was bringing all the fire to start this second half. Went on a little chill, but now he's got 12 after that, too. 6-point lead and a great pass inside to Mahalski for 2. Makes it 71-63. Mahalski will reach double digits with that score. We'll take a short timeout along with them. It's 71-63, Campy's leading Union Cleaners. back underway. 71-63, Campy's leading Union Cleaners. They've got the basketball. Gonzalez in the paint finds Mahalski for 2. Mahalski up to 14 points with 12 here, 10 here in the second half. Technical foul, I think, assessed here to Bakari Wallace.
Didn't think that he should have been called for the foul and expressed his displeasure with the referee, who proceeded to give him the technical. So that might have done it for Union Cleaners right there, as they get 4 shots and the ball back.
And there's 1. 2. Isaiah Gonzalez shooting these. Did he shoot both of those first ones?
He did, made both of them, and now Teslovich for the technicals.
I'm like super triple checking my scorebook as I missed.
Yeah, you're on the story tomorrow, so
all the triple duty.
Yeah, right.
Something like that.
We're bare bones right now, like we said. So they get the ball back too.
So we'll have 2 free throws good from Gonzalez and 1 from Teslovich. And they'll get the ball back here after the tech on Bakari Wallace. It's 76-65, 2:41 to play.
1-1 now as Teslovich heads to the stripe.
Shot doesn't go, and jump ball will be the call. I don't think Gonzalez had scored in the second half until that point. Actually, I don't think I have him down doing any scoring in this game. So good for him to get those 2 on the board. All that in a bag of chips will give Union Cleaners the basketball. 76-65, an 11-point advantage here for Campy's with 2:26. Two takes on that inbounds as quick foul called on Teslovich.
This last 2.5 minutes might take about 15. I have a strong feeling.
Offensive foul called on Jordan Lucas Johnson. Timeout here for Union Cleaners. I think Coach Kevin Kovach has had about enough and just needs to talk to his team here for a moment. We'll use that opportunity to recognize one of the fine sponsors that brings you the Mon Valley Independent Summer Basketball League all season long. State Farm agent Brian Warnick. He's the go-to agent for good neighbor service and surprisingly great rates on home and auto across the Mon Valley. The service you deserve at the price you want. Stop shopping around today for home and auto insurance. Call State Farm agent Brian Warnick, 412-668-0111 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And shout to Perked Up Cafe in Charleroi, the Salon and Spa by Cheney's Natural in Monongahela, Foster House 2 at One Cook Road in Bell Vernon as well. You can check out all of the action from the first 2 games of the night at monvalleyindependent.com. Look for highlights on Inside the League this Sunday on our YouTube channel as well. 2:18 on the clock, a 76-65 advantage for Campy's Pizza. Quick foul to get into the bonus.
And here we go
Well,
with 2 minutes left.
Fun exchange on the court between Travaris Rowe and his former head coach at McKeesport, Kevin Kovac, who's the coach at Union Cleaners. I'm sure he wasn't relishing playing against, or coaching against his player tonight. He knows what he can do out there on the floor. Other games tonight, Elite Physical Therapy came away with an 85-69 victory over Farmers Insurance thanks to a 45-point, 22-rebound night from Makai Valentine, a junior at Steel Valley. Howard Hanna getting a much-needed win over B Graphics earlier tonight as well, 79-66. Score here, 77-65, 2:05 on the clock. Lots of ball movement here from Campy's Pizza, and Union Cleaners couldn't buy a foul there.
So
Everyone's trying to foul and can't get one, and
so Mosley will be sent to the line.
Rowe's like, hey, I'm wide open because nobody wants me to shoot. He's just running around. His last free throw, by the way, put him at 20 points for the evening, well into that double-double. Mosley heads to the free throw line here. He's got 12 points tonight. Both of those good from Mosley. He's got 14. 79-65 the score. Block here gives Campy's nearly got the turnover. Dame Givner tracked that down. Got an inside look to Jordan Lucas Johnson. Nice bucket. 79-67 the score. Lucas Johnson into double digits with 10 after that. It's the foul that'll send Evan Berger to the line. Minute 25 to go in this one, 12-point ball game. And that's 4 fouls for Jordan Lucas Johnson. The double-double right now for Travaris Rowe sits at 20 points and 18 rebounds. These guys are having fun out there tonight.
Yeah, they are. It's good to see a competitive, fun game.
Bakari Wallace with the basketball left side, fires a 3 off the iron. Joe DeMoss tracks down the ball, pull up in the paint. Bank shot doesn't go. Travaris Rowe pulls down the rebound up ahead to Mosley. He wants every piece of this one. Reverse for 2. He's got 16 points.
Mahalski said, what is that? He tried to reverse it, but was unable.
It was like reverse, slow motion, just let go.
He dropped it in.
Yeah.
He couldn't hold on to it. He dropped
it was
it
a
in.
personal delivery.
And then he misses. Unfortunate.
Lorenzo Gardner with the bucket.
Might have just hurt himself.
Oh, goodness. Dame Givner knocks that one down. Let me make sure I don't miss this Gardner bucket over here because that puts him up at 8 points. It's 84-70 if anyone is keeping track, and now it's 86-70. You got video you're seeing from Joe's angle, so you got a better look than I did
Wow.
with that.
Oh
Dame
my goodness.
Givner from the T on the court time logo. That should count for 4. It's Summer League. We can make it up. Berger lays it in for 2, 88-73, and that's where we're going to finish. Whew. That was something. Final score, Campy's Pizza gets a much-needed win, 88-73 over Union Cleaners. And here's where that leaves the standings. Things are all tied up between B Graphics and Elite Physical Therapy at the top. Right behind, I think they're both at, I want to say they're both at 6 and 2, but it might be 5 and 3. Regardless, no, it's 6 and 2. The wins tonight from Howard Hanna and Campy's Pizza put them tied for third behind B Graphics and Elite Physical Therapy. So regardless, those two are tied at the top. Campy's Pizza and Howard Hanna tied for third, and Union Cleaners as well as Farmers Insurance tied for fifth. Look at some of the final numbers. We have Travaris Rowe with 20 points and 18 rebounds. That might be another rebound on there, but I think that's what it is. 20 and 18 for Rowe to lead everyone in scoring. 16 points for Isaiah Mosley. Mike Mahalski with 14. 17 for Eli Teslovich. Lorenzo Gardner with 8. I think that's the bulk of the scoring there for. Now, Evan Berger might have crept up into double digits as well. 6. He's got 8 points. Nearly everyone reaching that double-digit mark. Gardner and Berger right there with 8. On the flip side for Union Cleaners, Dame Givner, I think he ended up with 25, as he had a couple of big threes there at the end. He led all scorers with that 25 points. Justin Beatty has 14 for Union Cleaners. Jordan Lucas Johnson with 10. Bakari Wallace with 11. That's how things shook out for both Campy's Pizza and Union Cleaners. Again, Campy's Pizza, the 88-73 winner in this one. Another double-double for Travaris Rowe. And standings are Elite PT, B Graphics at the top. Third place, Campy's Pizza and Howard Hanna tied up. And in fifth place, all tied up, Union Cleaners and Farmers Insurance. For Joe Sabalek up there, and our fine sponsors, Perked Up Cafe in Charleroi, the Salon and Spa by Cheney's Natural in Monongahela, Foster House 2 Sports Bar and Grill in Bell Vernon, and State Farm agent Brian Warnick. I'm Ashley Chase saying so long for now. We'll see you back here tomorrow.